What is up, guys? Team Movement here, and this is
Chase coming to another Brawler deck updated for G5. We got a couple of new cards you can play in this deck, so let's see what we're gonna be able to do with them. Just jump right in it. First, got a good starter here. Volt Knuckle Draco Kid. It's a pretty good starter. A lot of people try to play the I'm just not gonna give him anything in a punch game, and he kind of punishes you for it. Really good guy. Really solid card.
AK Booster.
AK Booster, which is hits pretty tight numbers.
Not a fan of the, because I know you don't like the grade 3 searchers, you can draw the grade 3s.
I can't stand grade 3 searchers.
What about Linshu?
Linshu needs an Eradicator Vanguard, so this deck doesn't
Not
play
Linshu, I mean the other one, Saishin.
Saishin is really situational. A lot of the times you'll wind up sitting there with Saishin on the board and he's doing nothing. So you'll want to have to call over him. Most people protect their GB1 starters, but if someone in your locals doesn't protect their starters, then you can go ahead and play Saishin. Still a solid card, just no grade 3 searchers. I hate paying for cards that may whiff.
Same here, I'm the same way. I hate grade 3.
Can't stand it. So to the grade 1 lineup first, we got 4 Secret Fist Brawler Kokon. This is the card that we really needed. For all you Brawler players out there, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Tom for Brawler Arc. Whenever your Brawler Vanguard hits, he gains 3k power. It's really good. I just heard somebody say this man is so good. That is an understatement. This card is amazing. It helps us hit harder early game because he's not GB1 or anything like that.
Or you have to be in Legion.
Or we don't have to be in Legion anymore, which is why we don't play Arc. Sorry, Arc, you did serve some.
You were good in the Legion format, but now bye-bye.
Oh no, you are out of here. Kokon is the way to go. I might start calling Jeremy this, Jeremy Kokon, because this card is that amazing. Next up, we got 4 Perfect Guards. Pretty staple because you are not trying to get punched in the face by anything. A lot of stuff just says, don't block, you die. And this will save your life 1000% of the time.
I really hope you can.
But yeah, 3 Stride Fighters because we are in Stride format. These guys are indispensable.
They're in every deck pretty much.
You can't always have a grade 3 in your hand to Stride. That's when these guys come in handy. And finally for the grade 1s, we have my own little tech, Deadly Eradicator Uwe. He's here for, again, to punish early game rush. Brawlers kind of dies to rush. So if you can blow up some cards in the front row for pretty much nothing and fuel some of your other effects, this card's amazing for that. And yeah, I play him at 2. He's not that great, but he's pretty amazing.
What do you do?
When you drop a grade 3 on a Vanguard circle, you can put him in the soul and retire a unit in the front row.
Does it have to be a Eradicator grade 3?
Not at all, just any Narukami grade 3.
Oh, nice.
So you can splash him in any deck, which is actually kind of rare for a Narukami subclan. They're not really splashable.
Well, it kind of makes sense because there's one for Liberators, but it's like a grade 1 and 2 that when they're boosted and they hit.
Yeah, but like,
makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just really rare.
There's only those 1 or 2.
A splashable subclan just doesn't really work. So for the grade 2 lineup, we have Big Bang / Buster. Big Bang / Buster is your Legion mate, your #1 Legion mate. He's also going to be your best friend on the rear guard circle just because he gets colossal.
And he's an 11k attacker.
He's an 11k attacker, so he punches grade 3 Vanguards off rip. And he also just gets huge. Then we also have Big Bang / Dragon, who is your backup Legion mate. I only play 2 of them because grade 2 space is kind of limited in the deck, but he does generally the same thing as Big Bang / Dragon. He just doesn't get the power for it. I believe they're the same card, just a little bit different. We have Sky Howl Dragon, who is probably my favorite grade 2 in this deck, bar none. Again, you can spot a theme here. I like to punish rush. People who like to rush me. Sky Howl, drop him on the Vanguards. On the rear guard circuit. If I have a Brawler Vanguard, counter blast 1, retire unit in the front row. Just kill it outright. Bam, boom. And finally, we have the big bully, Demonic Dragon Berserker Chatara. Somebody said fuck this guy. If you don't know what he does, he's a rear guard only effect. Whenever he attacks, he gains 3k power.
I hope you ride him.
And the ability counter blast 1. When he hits a unit, counter blast 1. Bind the card from the drop zone, and I draw a card. So he's really good at disrupting legions. Legion's still really a really good thing to be on, making a Vanguard swing for 20 something without having to stride. Recycling trigger and everything that he kind of makes you want to punish him even harder. There's so many times I've seen people actually swing at him with, they'll drive check, triple crit, passive power all outside, and just swing at Chatura because he's that much of an annoyance. He's that good in the game. In his deck, I couldn't play less than 4 of him. I don't mind riding him at all because it's only 8K. I'm okay with that. For what he does, riding him, I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we have the grade 3s. We'll start with the little guy first. We got Big Bang Knuckle Dragon. This guy is a Vermilion reincarnated as a brawler.
For Counterblast 2?
Counterblast 2, but he has to be in Legion. I can attack all the units in the front row on 1 attack. Gain 5k power, attack the front row on 1 attack. It's really good. If you're ever forced to ride him, though, I feel sorry for you. But he does have a really cool secondary effect. You can Soul Blast 1, he gains 3k power, making him 14, which can kind of punch little 9k Vanguards in the face. And also fuel your Legion costs for when you want to get there. The other grade 3 we have is Big Bang Knuckle Buster. This is your main Vanguard. You're going to want to be on him at all times. You want to see this card. This card is amazing.
He's the only Legion that's a cross ride.
The only cross ride, and that is correct. If you don't know his skill, you've been living under a rock for the past year or so. But his skill is Counterblast 1, put a Big Bang Knuckle in the soul, which is any one of these cards. So I can use this skill literally 7 times.
Yeah.
I can use it 7 times. And I can swing at 4 units on your field. And what he does is he makes all of these guys reach massive numbers. Giant numbers. All giant numbers. They all come from this guy right here. This is probably, in my opinion, the most unfair card in the game. Because I get huge columns.
No, that Legion's worse.
Your field decimated.
I mean, the Stride's worse. Stride's worse. Freaking blow up my whole board.
Coming up into the Stride deck, now that Brian mentioned it, I play 4 Conquest. Because you're going to get to a point where your opponent is going to stop giving you things to punch in the face. They're going to stop calling cards to the field, unless, of course, you have the distinct pleasure of playing against Paladins or Neo Nectar. They always have to call things. They have to.
And Grand Blue now.
And now Grand Blue, yes. So what
They're
Conquest,
clan, guys. They're clan, remember.
What Conquest does is he punches them for it. Conquest says just G-Break 2, flip a copy of him face up, retire a unit in the front row. Even if I don't retire it, I still get plus 5k for every empty spot in the front row, which means plus 10k power to the entire front row, which is amazing. If you remember, this guy is an 11k attacker with a Brawler Vanguard. I'm a Big Man Knuckle Vanguard, excuse me.
Which you are in Stride.
So this is a 21 attacker by itself. You know this is a 21 attacker by itself?
The fuck boy.
This guy. So Conquest is really strong in this deck. I play him at 4. This is probably the only Stride deck I play him in 4 at, because other decks have, like, in my opinion, better options. But Conquest is amazing. I play 1 Finish Blow Dragon. He just came out in G-Set 5. His skill is Counterblast 1, flip a copy of a G unit face up.
GB2.
Oh, GB2, pardon me. And anytime I retire anything, he gains 5k power and a crit. If he has a Gauntlet Buster in the heart, he automatically retires something.
He works really well with
what's
his name again? Skybeat.
Sky Howl.
Oh.
That's really the secret purpose behind Sky Howl. You can actually play Sky Howl at 3 if you're going to be playing this guy right here. You can drop down a Chatura and play him at 3. And you can punish your opponent even more because they left one thing in the front row. Oh, well, now I'm going to swing at you for 36 plus and the crit, which is fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. And the final stride that we play is going to be 3 Big Bang Knuckle Turbo. Oh, man.
He's worse.
Oh, man.
He's the one that makes him possible.
I don't know what to say about this card other than oh man. If you don't know his skill, he's a simply Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, aka absolutely nothing. And for every Big Bang Knuckle heart I have on the Vanguard circle, I can attack 3 units. So if I he's also a first turn stride, by the way, so I can swing at 3 units for free the first time I stride. Or if I Legion first, I can swing at 6 units at once. And all these guys gain power for it. They all get huge. Everything gets huge. So when you're playing against, you know, Paladins, Aqua Force, Neo Nectar, and they're swinging at you, they have 5-6 units on the field, they won't have them for long. Just laugh, defend, and Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, because we all know Counter Blast 1 is not a cost. Not a cost at all. It's just do it. Really do. Oh, he also gains 5k for having every copy of him face up. So the first time you do it, you can flip over anything. Second time you do it, you can flip him over, and it's amazing. But that's the stride deck. Now just go back to the main deck and check out the trigger lineup. It's a pretty standard trigger lineup. We have Street Fight Dragon. He's the new crit that we got in G5. He's amazing. You can put him back into the deck, and you pick a unit and give it the power of whenever your Vanguard hits, your Brawler Vanguard hits, you give a unit 5k power for every hit.
Is it any unit?
Any unit.
Oh.
As long as it's a Brawler, which ha, they're all Brawlers. So you can imagine with this guy giving 1 unit plus 30k power, which is what that would do, in addition to the power that they would normally get, because yes, it does stack. So it's column get colossal. We also have 4 other triggers, 4 draw triggers, because you know kind of want to get through your deck. You want defensive triggers. Draw triggers are always really good for that, and 4 heals, because do you want to die? You don't want to die.
Zavani plays 3.
Zavani plays 3 because Zavani plays weird everything. Hey, I'm Zavani. I play 6-2-2-2. What? There's not even that many triggers in the deck, Zavani. Yeah, I know. It's actually pretty ridiculous.
No, that's Taco. He plays 17 triggers at one point.
Taco plays 17 triggers and 5 perfect guards. If you're on a team, be glad you don't have a Taco. What am I saying? We all have a Taco. Everyone has a Taco. But guys, that's my Brawler deck. It's an amazing deck. It served me well. It served me well before we got these awesome cards like Kokon. And now that we have him, it's just gonna be nuts from there. It's gonna be amazing. Making 22 columns at grade 2, making 21 columns for hitting 1 unit. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love this deck. It's probably my favorite Narukami deck after Vermilion. Before Vermilion. Vermilion's my favorite card, but the deck, this is probably, in my opinion, my favorite Brawler deck.
Narukami deck.
Narukami deck. It's probably my favorite deck in the game altogether.
But alright, guys, that's Team Warmix right there, and we'll be signing off. Boo, Taco.